We have now reached day 21 in this long series of what's your favorite insert type of RPG is coming to an end. This has been far harder for me to think of answers than I expected. Today wasn't so bad, because we're just focusing on the setting. And this has to be a setting that surpasses the genres that we've just talked about. I love playing in a Lovecraftian setting. I love running them. I love playing investigators in them. This is my favorite setting. I love Mech Warrior. For decades I've loved Mech Warrior. Does that make it my favorite setting? Fantasy worlds. I've made hundreds, maybe more. And, adventuring in the Palladium fantasy world. Is this my favorite? What's my absolute favorite RPG setting? Where is the place that I would love to game? Should I answer with, the game that I really would like someone to run for me? Should I say, well, it's the supernatural France that was created for All for One Regime Diabolique. Is that my favorite setting? But, I haven't had much of an opportunity to play there as a player. Maybe it's not my favorite setting. Maybe it's just really, really cool. Maybe if I played Flashing Blades or something along those lines, it would be as fulfilling, just in a different way. Probably not, but, how can I answer this question? My favorite RPG setting. And then it really became obvious. I don't know if you can tell when I display my shelves, but the collection of Shadowrun that I have is pretty big. Now, most of it's in electronic form these days. But, yeah, I have every edition. I've got the essential books in print for every edition and on and on. And I just keep buying more PDFs. And fortunately, the rate of delivery seems to have slowed down a lot with 5th edition, which is a relief, because I wouldn't be buying them now. And I would miss them. I just can't get away from Shadowrun. Both playing it as Shadowrun, playing it in the eras assigned to each edition, playing it in the original years from 1st and 2nd edition, which I liked so much, or playing it in ways that it has been tweaked or twisted or turned for other campaigns. My most memorable campaign as a player was in a Shadowrun 2nd edition kind of campaign. It's incredible. Just incredible. Is Shadowrun my favorite setting? Well, it has elements of everything that I like. Science fiction and horror, personal accountability, the cyberpunk aspect to it, the little guy versus the big guy, the monolithic entities, the corporations, just everything that I'm drawn to in RPGs has found a way into Shadowrun, and it all makes sense. And I don't find the system to be particularly hard. I think you have to learn it and you have to get good at running it, but that's how I approach all the games that I play, so for me that's not a downside. Yeah, Shadowrun, my favorite RPG setting. How about that? Why am I surprised? I really don't get to play it. I hardly ever get to run it. I haven't run it in years. And it's my favorite. I'm really glad I was asked this question, because otherwise I don't think I would have realized just how important Shadowrun is to me. I'll have to set up a campaign.